Welcome to Blackbird Poker. Let's play some cards. We have sevens in the $7,777 guaranteed lucky sevens. And we have been 3-bet. I say we just call. We are super deep in this tournament. Are we set mining? Or are we ahead? Or were we set mining? We can just fold. Interesting to walk into a hand like that right out of the gate. Like I was saying before, we are super deep in this tournament. We start off with 70,777 chips and blinds at $10, $20. Now we registered about a half hour in. We are at, I believe, 5,100, which is still a ridiculous amount of blinds. Over 700 bigs. So the tournament starts at 7. It starts at 10:20. So you are, the tournament that starts with almost 4,000 big blinds is pretty deep. I didn't sign up right at 7. That is my child's bedtime. So I spend that time usually picking up, cleaning, making sure mom has all she needs. Sometimes I will put her to bed as well. But 7:30, you log in. I mean, really like 8:30. You'll have over, I believe you'll have over 100 bigs if you, even if you're an hour and a half in. Late registration goes to the 25th blind level. Blind levels are 7 minutes long. Lucky sevens, any chance they get to throw a 7 in there, they will. 25th blind level. So that takes you till somewhere between 10 and 10 and 10 past 10. Somewhere in there is when late registration ends, which I don't play this a lot on weekdays. I don't play a lot of tournaments these days anyway. I'm going to try to do more. More, at least on the weekends. I've been playing a lot of those double ups and triple ups, mostly double ups, just because I feel like I can achieve a good win rate with a slight edge on the field. Jonathan Little, one of my de facto poker coaches, always says, find a game. I'm paraphrasing, but find a game you can play, have an edge on the field, and win money, and consistently win money, and play it a lot. So that's what I try to do with the double ups. Here we go. Ace King of Hearts in the cutoff. There's a lot of limping in Ignition tournaments. You are fairly anonymous in these, but you are assigned a number. I guess it's not a horrible flop. It's not great. It doesn't hit either of our ranges. Ugh. Should that have been a check back? I'm thinking he's got hands like 8, 9, 9, 10. But the other half of his range is middle pocket pairs, which he actually is in good shape with. So that could have been a check back. But if I hit an ace or a king, am I even good? Maybe. I don't know. So that didn't work. I would like to see a flop. We haven't played that much. I don't know if I mentioned that right now 44 places would be getting paid. 44th place is $63, but that is absolutely going to change. First place in this, I've noticed, is somewhere between 1,100 and 1,400, usually around 13. I like this flop. I don't think we need to bet it. We don't actually have a straight, but we shouldn't go anywhere. There is a live stack out there, which is kind of rare this early. Usually, why would you leave 800? I mean, I guess if the other guy didn't, you only had him out chip by 800, but okay. So healthy bet, about three quarters, 1669. I think we call. Again, we have a lot of chips and there's a lot of money in the pot. That's not the best card. I feel like it should check through though. That is just a really interesting card. And then a total brick on the river. This is a pot we could take a stab at because we are out of position and we have a lot of queens. We could have called with, no, we get snapped off. Yep. I thought his check on the turn was pretty weak, yeah, he hit a straight. I mean, unless he just thinks that one of us has a queen. But okay, well, we tried. I feel like we should raise this because we're out of position and we could just pick up a pot. If we get called, we're still pretty good. Or they might think that we're tilting, which I'm not super disappointed about the last hand. Let's see if we can get some back here. I would just be fine with everybody folding. It's a lot of chips. It's a pretty good flop for us. There's just not a lot of kings and calling ranges. I'm gonna just go at okay. We didn't want that. It's not a draw heavy board. I mean, what is he calling with? He's got to have like, what did he have a 7 and he didn't believe me? I don't think we can we bet the river? I think he's got to have a king, right? He's not going anywhere. A deuce. Oh, wow. I mean, he wasn't going to fold the, oh, wow. What a way to go in a break. You think, it's honestly the best hand I've seen aside from ace king all night, so why not play? And we're so deep in this that I feel like there's just a lot of limping. I don't know if the two are connected. There is a lot of limping. And then the button decides to go for it. I kind of want to call. I kind of want to. I hope 170 here. Let's play cards. It's so I don't recommend doing this. It has to be minus EV. And we get the most brilliant flop. Oh my god. Well, it didn't hurt our hand. I think we just kind of have to go for some implied odds. We might be good. Might be up against ace queen, ace king, ace queen. Total brick on the river. I think we can check call this. The draws didn't get there. I mean, we're good. I don't think we're going to get called by anything there. I just kind of want to let him stab at it. I think that's probably the right play. We got value on the turn. Yeah. I do feel like we should be trying to see flops with these hands that can make the nuts and win big pots. A couple of backdoors. We have backdoors galore. We have two backdoor straight draws, and a backdoor flush draw. Okay, there's one. We now only have the backdoor flush draw. There's I'm getting pretty good odds to call that, as long as the cutoff doesn't as long as he behaves himself, and we get there. My goodness, what do we do here? I don't think we bet quite half the pot. I think we just something healthy, something we hope maybe we get 2 or 3 calls, or somebody to try to jam us off of this. I mean, I guess we have second nuts technically. We get some, we get some value there. We're up to 280 entries. I haven't even looked up where we are. 58th out of 242. Oh, well, 61st out of 242. And we'd flop top and bottom. This was a limp pot, and we're in the big blind. I actually don't hate betting here because it is kind of, it's not the heaviest draws, but the ace of diamonds is out there, but it was a limp pot, so I feel like we should put some money in. Anybody with an ace is going to call. Anybody who has diamonds is going to call. Maybe even hand like 9-8, 10-8. Okay. A full house is usually okay. I'm going to let this check through because I feel like this guy would have an ace or a draw. He could have a draw, but probably more like an ace. I think we just call here. Okay, good river, I would say. Do we try not to let it? I feel like we got to throw a little bit of, we spaz and put like a little bit of money into this. Oh, and then we just go for it, right? Oh, too much? We can't just min click it, right? He should have been in. No? I make it too much? Should I have made it 40? I figured he just had an ace, right? Okay. I feel like we could go kind of big here. Get position. Get the blinds out of there. I'd rather play a hand like this. Heads up, I guess, preferable, but it's pretty good when you flop trips in a raised pot, and you can kind of rope-a-dope a little bit. Oh, just one. He snapped it off too. Wow, jeez. Check back. Yeah. See, I knew that was going to happen. He's not going anywhere, right? So, all right. That was annoying. It's like the worst turn card. Shut everything down, but we won a decent pot anyway. I don't love tens in tournaments because I feel like I subscribe to the notion that big cards rule, and tens, I guess they block a lot of straights and big flushes and what, they're good for card removal, but there's just so many different types of hands out there, and I kind of just like don't want to risk, like, what do I make this, like 15K or something ridiculous? Like, I kind of just want to see a flop, and if I flop big, then I'm getting paid. Like, I might actually have the best hand right now, and it's really annoying. I don't want to say I would ever fold tens, but I just feel like for seeing the flop for 1,000, I'm gonna fold. Because of course, I mean, it's fine. I'm probably losing. I'm losing, and I would have lost. Good, because I can't fold that. Whew. So we dodged one there. That's a highlight, I think. I think I'd actually rather have Queen Jack offsuit than pocket tens in tourneys. They underperform so much, just because they're so much better. Oh man. Whatever, let's play a pot. We have a lot of chips, as we said. See, we keep getting good flops with mediocre hands. When we get big hands, the deck just does not like us. So we bet. There's probably somebody might have a diamond draw. Okay, so they both have diamond draws, and now we are probably losing to like everything. We block some straights, but it's just gross. There's no way we win this. Was it show? No show. I don't even know how many big blinds we have now. We have probably one something. I'm gonna call. I wanted to raise that, but that is a lot of chips, and I feel like if it gets 3-bet, we could just call it. Unless the button decides to get weird. But he still has 100 big blinds too. All right. I like that 9. It's always that first card that comes out that looks so good. And we got a pair. We got a pair and a backdoor flush draw, backdoor straight draw. We're in a late configuration. The aggressor is directly to our left. So we could just peel one here. Could be getting ourselves into trouble. And we didn't get ourselves into trouble because we know we're just going to have to fold now. I just said we don't want to give all the chips back that we just won that we just saved. Flush over flush is just so heartbreaking. Okay, do we play the 7-4? We've been hitting weird flops with like these kind of slightly minus EV hands that we're limping into pots with. Now we're down to about 100 bigs, so we can't just like. I don't want to say, like, it sounds silly to say, oh man, we just smash another flop. I never do this, but we're so deep, we might as well, and then we're getting bet into. So, I mean, we might not have the best hand. That is a possibility here. That's such a brick. Wow, is that a brick? And if it checks to me, I kind of have to like just I have to bet, right? Because I think we just call. Oh man. Oh, that sucks. Are we? I mean, we're firing off another bullet if we lose. He did lead flop. Ah, wow. I think we do have to call. Yes. Yes. I didn't love it. I was nervous. I don't know. I mean, I wasn't folding. It just it felt we felt beat. I thought ace four was like queen eight is not one of those hands I do that with because I never win with it. I shouldn't say it. That's not a reason to not play a hand, but I don't play it well. That was pretty cool. That was a good. Does it? Can you? I think I just have this on a window capture. I don't think the hand player comes through. I mean, whatever it was. He bet the turn. No, sorry, he bet the flop and check jams all in. Okay, we've got ace king off at a table with a lot of newer players. We're assigned a number. Everybody's assigned a number. We're 160, and we'd be 160 throughout the tourney. And we have some, I guess, a couple later buy-ins, 387, 328. Because I think, what are we at for entries now? We got to be like 350 or so, right? 382. Bang. Great flop for our hand. And if he's got ace queen, we are in fantastic shape. Let's just keep betting. Great river. I don't think ace 10 gets here, right? Okay. 10s don't get here, right? He's giving up. Wow. Yeah, no, that's funny. Wow. Gross. Yep. Hey, Evac, what is up? Oh, man. Do we just give it all back here when we flop middle pair? No backdoors. I don't. I mean, we could get a check back if he's got a pocket pair, but no. Yeah, this game can be brutal. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be negative about the place. How do you like it? Do you still go? Where do the rest of you play poker? Drop it in the chat. You're gonna say you don't play queen eight suited in the hijack or whatever it was, but you'll call out of position with queen seven suited, and I might. No, the magic has run out. I think we got to flop in this thing. Apparently, we got to flop like super strong. Can we bluff out of this? I don't know. Whatever. He might have missed. He might have bigger cards. 3 didn't help him. I don't think. that's not good. Yeah, we hit a pair. I think we might throw out a block bet. It just sucks that it has to be so much. Like if he missed a draw. Oh, I hate this. Yeah, so I guess I shouldn't play Queen 7. All right. Well, we got Ace King, and there's a call on a 3,000. I say we just jam. It's Ace King off. I mean, we don't want to get to a flop. There's a couple live stacks out there, or one anyway, and there he is. All right. I mean, I wouldn't mind another call. Oh boy. Is this it? No. Well, we do have chips. Yeah. I don't think this is our night. I don't think it was destined to be our night. I mean, I don't know if there was anything else to say about Foxes and Mohegan. I'm definitely going to try out Mohegan probably by early 2024. I'm going to start getting out there. Like when I go, if I continue to go like 1 day a week. I don't know that I will though. I do enjoy playing on these sites, this site especially. Probably won't play multi-table tournaments that often, but instead of driving an hour or two in from Mohegan or Foxwoods, I could use that time to sit here and play a couple multi-table tournaments on a Friday night. Stream for you folks, at least give you one tournament to stream. We got a full house. So I was on kind of a posting 3 day a week pace earlier. Cooking it. Sorry, we've been ignoring the chat. Hey Barry. Who's Barry? Wait. What's up? Yeah, Mohegan better. Wish Encore lower the rig. I do too. Have you ever played? Yeah, I've played at MGM. Oh, we've got top pair here. I don't know. I think we go with it, and then maybe we could smash a 7 or an 8. Oh yeah. Okay. Well, we're done. We're gonna bow out. I have played at MGM. I played there a bunch. That's actually the closest one to my house, 45 minutes from there. I like it. I don't know. There's something about it that I'm I'm not totally comfortable there, but the games are deep. I just don't win consistently enough, but I have won. Like they're good games. I don't know. There's just something that doesn't draw me into going there more than like once every 3 months. But I do play there, and I should play more because it will be a convenient drive, especially if I'm feeling it at 9 o'clock. I can be in a game before 10 p.m., play till midnight, and be home at a reasonable hour. So just want to say, until next time, remember, don't get mad, get even. Thanks for watching.